Ito na naman po ang pagbabalik ng ang mga maiinit na aksyon para po sa inyong Sinag Liga Asia Lakas 40 kung saan nandito nga po tayo sa loob ng JIL Champions Court here in Bocaue, Bulacan, as we will have 3 games in store for you for the quarterfinal stage of your Sinag Lakas 40 2.0 as Lou Abad on your screens leading the number 1 squad, the undefeated Tito Rex Firewire, as they would like to continue yung kanilang undefeated streak, pero makakalaban nila sila Brayden Amakain who scored 18 points, 2 rebounds and 4 steals in that win against Binyan. Gusto pa rin matuloy-tuloy ang kanilang season here as they would like to continue their Cinderella story para po sa inyong Sinag Lakas 40. Here are games today, 3 games that are quarterfinals. Ito nga po Tito Rex's Firewire kontra Vertex Maritime. Second game natin, JC2 Architecture Studio Slashers kontra Fire Chief Fire Extinguisher. And our main game, VPD Trading kontra sa Malolos Republic. Magandang araw po, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, and all over the world. Ako po ang inyong lingkod, Alvin Tanyada, at makakasama po natin ngayong hapon na to, Coach Ernest Alaw. Coach Ernest, this is it. Tapos na ang play-in. Tungo na tayo sa quarterfinals where it's the, kumbaga, importante na lahat ng laro for both squads.
Very exciting tong start ng playoffs natin, Coach Alvin. A team that has smooth sailed their way towards the playoffs. Tapos itong kabilang team naman talagang pinagtrabahuan, showed grit to get dito sa playoffs natin. Kaya very excited ako kung anong magiging outcome ng game na to. Kung makaka-isa pa ba for do or die itong Vertex or talagang matatapos na ng Tito Rex.
It's actually a David or Goliath matchup dito. At syempre, hindi lang naman tayong dalawa magtatrabaho dito. Syempre, we would like to welcome back the PLC princess herself, Daphne Lozano. Daphne, kamusta naman yung paghahanda ng parehas na koponan?
Thank you so much, Alvin. I had the chance to talk to the two teams earlier, and both of them are actually looking forward na for today's matchup. But before that, I am Daphne Lozano, and I will be your eyes and ears for this matchup. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you very much, at excited kami sa mga storya na dala mo ngayon, Daphne. And syempre, don't forget to like and share our Facebook and our Twitter, Sinag Liga Asia, and subscribe to our TikTok and YouTube channel at Sinag Liga TV. Now, let us take a look at our team standings para makita nga natin ulit. Kasan ba yung lahat ng kupunan natin dito sa Sinag Liga Lakas 40? As you can see on your screen, officially eliminated na po si San Pedro Mamba, si Pulitec Santa Rosa, at saka si Tatak Gel Binyan. But you can see there that Vertex Maritime was at number 10, pero umangat sila to number 8 because of how they played all throughout the play-in tournament.
Yeah, napakaganda ng pinakita nila sa previous 2 games sila, Coach Alvin. Really showed grit nga to, that's sinasabi ko kanina. And talagang yung attitude tsaka yung personality ng mga players na to, na not giving up attitude, talagang next play mentality. Kaya ngayon, they will be going up against the number 1 team, Tito Rex's Firewire.
And talking about the number 1 team, they are undefeated, as you can see there, 10-0 here in the tournament. As let's now take a look at our game story. You're talking about the number 1 team. Will be 1 more or no more? Yun nga po ang ating game story for this matchup, Coach Ernest. And grabe, 1 more pa ba to? O iisa pa ba ulit itong Vertex Maritime? Or tapos na? Sabi ng Tito Rex, your Cinderella story is about to end.
Yeah, it's all gonna matter, Coach Alvin, sa pag-a-adjust ng mga players. Kasi tulad nga lagi natin pinag-uusapan pag magkasama tayo is pag playoffs, iba na eh. Diba? Diyan na yung adjust sa mga plays, yung scouting. So, it all boils down kung gaano ka gusto ng mga players at coaches, syempre, manalo.
At lalo na number 1 itong Tito Rex's Firewire, they are, kumbaga, they have the twice to beat advantage in this round. As syempre, pag-usapan naman natin kung paano ba na paghahanda nito. Again, underman na naman itong Vertex Maritime just like the last 2 matchups in the play-in round. So, they are very much, kumbaga, underman against this squad. Pero syempre, may mga dalang storya nga ang ating the exploring princess herself, Daphne Lozano. Daphne, ano ba yung mga kwentong dala mo?
The squad of the Tito Rex's Firewire and Vertex Maritime may have differences in terms of their game strategies, but they both share the same mindset, which is play this game as it is your last. Even if the Firewires have a twice-to-beat advantage, their main goal is to secure their semifinals ticket, while for Vertex, they must play all out or else it is them who will be out of the league. Coming up, is our match between the Vertex Maritime and the Tito Rex's Firewire. And now I'm turning it over to Mr. Ram Valid for our scenic starters of the match.
Good afternoon once again mga ka-SLA, and we are live at the JIL Champions Court, Bocaue, Bulacan. Welcome to Sinag Liga Asia, Sinag Lakas 40 2.0. Presented to you by Sinag Liga Asia. Co-presented by CDO Food Spear, food that brings you home. Catch live action at the official FB page of Sinag Liga Asia and YouTube channel at Sinag Liga TV. We got a triple header games for today, and our first match is the battle between Vertex Maritime and your Tito Rex's Firewire. And now let's meet the starters for both teams. First, for your Tito Rex's Firewire. At guard, number 1, Lou Abad. Also at guard, number 18, Paul Santiago. At center, number 6, Joel Yuga. At forward, number 4, Mio Poliente. And also at forward, number 14, Teng Baarde. Tito Rex's Firewire is led by Coach Erwin Santamaria. Assisted by Manny Mendoza, Mike Jimenez, Ryan Lex Isidoro, Angelo Di Castro, and Floyd Didicatoria. Team owner, Mr. Christian Don Bracena and Mr. Joel Yuga. Your Tito Rex's Firewire. And now let's meet the starters for your Vertex Maritime. At guard, number 32, Ruben Sabalia. Also at guard, number 3, Jean Boyne Ramos. At center, number 12, Ray Mendoza. At forward, number 97, Alvin Delfonso. And also at forward, number 15, Jeff Kinsey. Vertex Maritime is led by Coach Kim Di Pedro. Assistant coaches, Jasper Magno, BJ Di Pedro, MJ Mercado. Team manager, Mr. JP Arellano. Team owner, Mr. Bonix Sevana. Your Vertex Maritime. Game officials are Michael Galotera, Arnold Lazo, Erson Burge Izuga, Dennis Tolly, and Noel Menjero. Ito ang inyong Sinag Liga Asia, Sinag Lakas 40.
Let's take a look at the starters now. It's Poliente, Yuga, Baarde, and the backcourt tandem of Abad and Santiago para dito sa Tito Rex Firewire. Para sa Vertex Maritime, they will start off with Delfonso Zabalia, G-Boy Ramos, and the front court tandem naman of Ray Mendoza and Jeff Kensi. Magandang araw po muli, Alvin Tayada together with Coach Ernest Alaw. And syempre, kasama natin niya po si Daphne Lozano at the sidelines. And kaagad, a quick 2 points for Teng Baarde.
Right. Wow, great start.
And Alvin Delfonso hits a quick 3-pointer. So, mabilis ang puntusan. Parehas sa koponan. Ito ngayon. Ayan yun, ha?
Yeah, slight miscommunication sa defense doon ng Vertex Maritime, giving etong si Kuya Paul Santiago an opportunity to shoot that open corner 3.
Joel Yuga gives it up to Sweet Lou. Lou Abad, the 3. Bawi agad yung tres na yun.
Yeah, great rip screen coming from Paul Santiago, giving the open look dito kay Lou Abad for that 3.
Ito ngayon pasa, Jeff Kensi. Jeff Kensi played well in that last game. At jumper ni G-Boy Ramos, no good. Rebounded by Ray Mendoza. Mendoza. The pass to Ramos. Ramos. The jumper, no good. Rebounded. And last touch on the guys in blue. And dito, Coach Ernest, masasabi natin, yung matchup natin dito, it's a matchup between the scoring guards of Tito Rex's Firewire kontra naman dito sa big men naman dito ng Vertex Maritime. As you can see, Mendoza, Kensi, Barameda. Sila yung mga pumupukpok sa ilalim dito. But, yeah, for Tito Rex naman, syempre, Luke Abad, andyan Paul Santiago, nandyan. So, this is going to be a good matchup between the big men and the small guys of Tito Rex Parwa.
Right, yun talaga yung magiging struggle, coach. And great shot by Luabad. Nice setup dun sa baseline nila. Pero yun yung magiging struggle ng Vertex dito, Coach Alvin, is how will they be able to stop itong napaka-efficient, napaka-shooter, great offensive mindset ng mga guards and wings ng Tito Rex's Firewire.
Another good season niya para dito kay Sweet Lou. Remember, he was our finals MVP noong ating first season. So, wanting to continue that good run here. Ito, pang-isa pang trust to. Pero heat check, no good. Oh, tinan mo, Teng Baarde. Coming off that weak side, getting that rebound.
Yeah, that's the best thing about this guy, Teng Baarde, na may kumpiyansa sila Kuya Luabad, Paul Santiago to take that shot and great setup play.
Oh, yung lakas stress of the quarter na yan hatid sa inyo ng Sun Sport Official Basketball of Sinag Liga Asia. Kagad. Foul dito, tatawagin.
Yeah, and this is gonna be very beneficial dito sa paglalaro ni Ruben Zaballa kasi unang-una, Coach Alvin, he needs to make those shots para makuha niya yung kumpiyansa niya. And having the opportunity na makakuha ka ng napakadali, walang bantay na tira, for you to get your groove going, very beneficial for the side of Vertex.
And he fouled out in that last game. After playing well in that last matchup, bigla nga siyang 7 puntos lang in that last matchup. So, medyo kailangan umangat pa itong laro dito ni Zaballa here in this matchup.
Yeah, and yun yung struggle ni Coach Kim na yung mga players medyo hindi prepared sa total physicality na pinakita ng Tatak Jalbinian. Pero God works in mysterious ways talaga eh. Talagang nakuha pa nila yung panalong yun. Great leadership by Ray Mendoza and that was Coach Kim De Pedro.
The drive here by Teng Baarde. Look at that sidestep. No good. Mendoza with the rebound. Alvin Alfonso. The pass. Gandang pass ang Jimboy Ramos. Scoring there.
Yeah, that's his game. He has the opportunity. He has the strength. Talagang brave enough itong si Jimboy Ramos to take those shots sa transition talaga.
Paul Santiago. Bring it down. The pass here.
Wow.
Nice shot there. Paul Santiago. Yeah, automatic, ha? Their leading scorer in the tournament.
Great cut doon kay Paul Santiago. Recognizing na mali yung side na dinefend neto ni Jimboy Ramos.
And Paul Santiago averaging 14.1 points here in the tournament. He is their leading scorer. And let's take a look at this lakas drive of the corner heading sa yung CDO Foods, beer food that brings you home. Ito, mga palitan ng tao dito. Ito, si Abakahing pinasok ko sa loob as that's a quick trigger. Zaballa scoring. Abakahing pinalitan itong si Jimboy Ramos.
Again, that's the struggle. That was a well-executed play. Pero ang problema, doon naman sa kabilang end ng court, Kuya Ruben Zaballa, fouling itong si Teng Baarde. And you don't wanna give yung kumpiyansa na yan easily to Teng Baarde kasi hindi lang siya masipag sa offensive rebounding, sa doing the dirty works. Talagang scorer din tong taong to.
Yes, Teng Baarde is one of those players that, kumbaga, mga scrappy, getting those rebounds.
Right.
And also averaging roughly around, ito si Teng Baarde averaging 4 points per ball game.
45% field goal every game, Coach Alvin. Tapos maganda pa dito, he knows his strength. Makikita mo dito sa player averages, Teng Baarde, ni isang 3 points walang tinira, Coach Alvin.
Wala pa.
Oo.
Ito nga yung pasa. Zaballa, 3-pointer. That's short. Rebounded by Ray Mendoza. Mendoza to Alvin Delfonso. Braden, Abakahin. Abakahin moves in to Ray Mendoza, the baseline jumper. In and out. Kala ko hihigupin na yun papasok ng ring. Pass here. Paul Santiago. Pass it to Joel Yuga. Joel, no good. Rebounded by Delfonso. This is a game na gusto ng Vertex na in this kind of a game, dikit lang tayo, wag natin kaya makalayo ng Tito Rex's Firewire. At pagdating na ng mga dulo, saka tayo susubok na makalamang. Kasi mahirap din naman pag nakaalago itong Tito Rex Firewire.
For sure.
Paul Santiago, that quick trigger 3, no good. Nice pass inside.
Yeah, great touch pass coming from Sherwin Silva. Yung sipag niya to get that rebound, look for the offensive rebound, then the second chance point. Pero the unselfishness doon, ang gandang play.
Ayan, Zabalya. The pass to Abakahin. Del Ponso kontra Paul Santiago. Balik kay Braden. Abakahin. Abakahin. Pass to Alvin Del Ponso. Quick trigger 3. That is off. Francis Barameda, Marvin Valdivia, and papasok na dito. Kasama nila sa loob si Ariel Caranog. And remember, Ariel Caranog played a key factor in that win kontra dun sa Tatak Gel Binyan. Without his, yung mga hustle plays, no? Malaking bagay yun for their squad. Paul Santiago, the pass. Arellano, no good. Rebound, picked up by Braden Abakahin. And quick trigger pass to Marvin Valdivia, the former San Pedro Red Lion scores.
Yeah, great effort coming from Abakahin, leading to that very hard pass na na-execute nila ng maganda. Great job dito kay Kuya Marvin Valdivia.
And Joel Yuga, mabilis na tira, mintis yun agad. Braden. Pass to Kenzie. Inside to Barameda. Nakuha ni Luabad. And the scramble. Napulot ni Marvin Valdivia. Jeff Kenzie. The shot clock at 3 seconds. Do they know it? And then they got that off in time. Paul Santiago. And that is a foul downstairs.
Yeah, great aggressiveness coming from Paul Santiago, realizing na ang bagal bumaba ng Vertex doon. So he took the advantage. Nagulat si Kenzie na patagilid, drawing the foul.
And substitution here. Kalinog will check in for Jeff Kenzie. And now let's turn it over to Daphne Lozano with this report on Vertex Maritime head coach, Coach Erwin Santamaria.
Coming into the quarterfinals round, the Tito Rex's Firewire has a twice-to-beat advantage. However, Coach Erwin Santamaria said that they view this match as a do-or-die game. The advantage is just a safety net, and it is better if they claim their semifinals ticket once and for all. He also added in his own words, this round is any team's ball game. That's why there should be no room in underestimating their opponents. That's all for now. Back to you, Alvin and Coach Ernest.
Thank you very much, Daphne. At yung sinasabi nga ni Daphne doon, it's anyone's ball game. Even though, yes, they do have the twice-to-beat advantage, Coach Ernest. Tapos na yung 10-0 eh. Kumbaga, that's out the window. And dito, tuloy-tuloy dapat tayo for the mga nasusunod na mga panalo. Dahil if you want to defend their crown.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but great effort coming from the side of Tito Rex's Firewire, realizing na medyo nagmamadali, making unnecessary decisions itong Vertex, and talagang pinapahirapan nila doon sa mga actions na yun.
Tito Rex's Firewire on top here by 6, 17-11. Timeout on the floor.
J Project Clothing Shop, premium fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, premium fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Taking a look at that last win or that last game between these two squads in the elimination round. A third quarter explosion, Coach Ernest, and you can see there 28-16, that's plus 12 in that win. And the free field goals halos pares lang, rebounds lamang sa Tito Rex's Firewire, assist, second chance points, pero nagkatalo lang in that third quarter.
Yeah, medyo they took advantage and they made use of their fast-paced game doon, Coach Alvin. Kaya medyo nagulat kami kasi again, that was our second game pa lang of the season, and we were really trying to talagang kumuha ng kumpiyansa, talagang mag-gel. Pero ayun, that's a smart move, veteran move coming from the team of Tito Rex, na habang nagpe-prepare tsaka nagpapalakas pa lang to, trabahuin na natin.
And in that game, you still had Al Vergara and Paul Reguera in your lineup together. Si Anthony Cuevas nandun pa sa inyo.
Yeah, and Jojo Hate.
Yes, Jojo Hate was still there. But again, those players are not here in this team right now.
Yeah.
Habakahin.
Bang!
That's a quick trigger. That's a 3-pointer. So subok na naman. Ito si Braden Habakahin to get the rhythm going. And Joff Gonzalez, the former Mapua Cardinal, was fouled there. And is it on Kalinog?
Yeah, great job on this guy, Joff Gonzalez, realizing na after ng bump niya, he knows na i-step forward and he tried to get that contact.
At yung lakas shot of the quarter na yan mula kay Braden Habakahin at sa inyo ng CGO Food Spear, food that brings you home. And Joff Gonzalez, the former Mapua Cardinal. Dito, mga former NCAA players nandito.
Yeah.
Joff Gonzalez, former Mapua. Paolo Orbeta, the former CSB Blazer. And syempre, Coach Ernest Alaw, the former JRU Heavy Bomber.
Marvin Valdivia, San Beda.
Marvin Valdivia, former San Beda Red Lion. And Red Cub, naglaro din sa San Beda Red Cub yan. As the basket is good there. Barameda will shoot the bonus here. The big man. Let's take a look at that replay. Inunahan niya yun as the lakas move of the quarter hatid sa inyo ng Cable Link E-Holdings Corporation.
Yeah, great way of attacking with aggressiveness itong ginawa ni Francis Barameda. Adjusting to what the defense is giving him.
Pero kailangan niya mag-adjust sa free throws. Silva, the quick three. No good. Rebounded by Karanog. Karanog on the way. Karanog, the pass. Stolen. Paolo Orbeta. Kuya Pao. The score! At alam mo ba ito si Paolo Orbeta? Ang nickname nito nung college days niya, The Cannonball.
Wow.
Kasi grabe naman umiscore to in his days with the CSB Blazers.
Oo, and ito naman ang alam ko dito kay Coach Paolo is talagang siya, very driven football player.
Oo.
Football talaga yung sports niya ni Coach Paolo. So, talagang kita mo yung yung gigil, yung bilis ng takbo, yung fast-paced type of playstyle niya.
Alam mo siya? Purpose-driven. Just like kung ano yung kanyang binuong grupo na Purpose Academy, purpose-driven. Ito si Kuya Pao at yung dribbling violation. And I just would like to ask you a question about that. Coach Ernest, you do have your own group. As we take a look at Coach Erwin Santa Maria, Coach Floyd Dedicatoria, and is left another former JRU Heavy Bomber.
Yeah.
Pero yun nga, mabalik tayo doon. How is it important na, syempre, nakakapagturo ka ng mga kabataan na, syempre, nakikita natin yung kanilang improvement day after day. Kasi ganyan yung ginagawa mo, ganyan din ginagawa ni Kuya Paolo with Purpose Academy. How big is that?
Yeah, very special. Great job on that layup. Very special kasi unang-una, we do it for the kids, we do it for our athletes talaga. And it feels special na makaka-receive ka ng message na, Coach, ganito yung nangyari sa game namin, ganito ganyan. And yun talaga yung purpose kung ba't namin ginagawa yung pagtuturo on developing, helping the athletes talaga to be better sa paglalaro.
Oo, malaking bagay yung mga gano'n, no? Nakaka-build ng confidence sa coach. Parang, kasi minsan tayong mga coaches, minsan nag-iisip tayo na, tama pa ba yung mga natuturo natin sa mga bata? As easy 2 points there mula kay Arellano. So malaking bagay yun sa confidence natin as coaches. And di na nakita ni Kuya Marvin yung oras doon at naubos na yung oras na yan to end our first quarter of basketball kung saan nga the defending champions, Tito Rex's Fire War, is on a good roll here to start off the ball game as the Sweet Lou nagsimula agad ng kanyang mainit na scoring 6 points on 2 3-pointers. But Gene Boy Ramos leading the charge for Vertex Maritime. But again, Boss Joel Yuga susubok na matapos na itong game na ito at tutungo sa semis, pero Marvin Valdivia and the Rex of Vertex Maritime wanting to continue their Cinderella story as they are down by 6, 24-18. We will be right back for more action dito sa inyong Sinagliga Lakas 40 2.0.
Even So the Vertex Maritime are missing some of their key players today, such as Paul Reguera and Al Vergara, due to personal commitments. This does not hinder the men in blue to step up for the team. The duo of Marvin Bolivia and Brayden Abakahin is truly promising in this ballgame. As they approach this quarter, Coach Kim De Pedro instructed his boys to match the fireworks' energy and eagerness. That's all for now. Back to you, Alvin, Coach Ernest.
Thank you very much, Daphne. Match the fire. Tama ka naman. Match the fire. That is Tito Rex's Firewire. Yun lang muna. Sabi ko nga kayo sa'yo kanina, Coach Ernest. Dikit-dikit ka lang muna. Mamaya sumubok ko sila na makaalagwa just like what they did in that last matchup against Binyan.
Yeah, again, it's all about adjusting and adapting to what the defense or the opponent is giving you. And right now, we can see Coach Alvin talagang pagdating sa bilisan, pagdating sa fast-paced game, lamang na lamang yung Tito Rex eh. Diba? Napaka-sistemado nila, very patient dun sa mga transition offense nila. And pansin natin, ngayon, sa first quarter kanina, trinay sumabay ng Vertex pero hindi nila kaya. That's why nakalamang ng ganito itong Tito Rex. So they need to adjust.
As you can see naman dito sa game na to, isipin mo in the last few games of Tito Rex's Firewire, Paulo Orbeta was not part of that squad. Kumbaga, late addition si Kuya Paulo dito sa kanilang koponan. But now, how important na you do have Paulo Orbeta to back up Luabad. Makakapagpahinga ng mahaba-haba no? Dahil halos parehas lang silang dalawa.
Very special. You have this guy na talagang loves to defend, loves to take care of his offensive guy. Talagang hindi pinagbibigyan ni Orbeta yung mga bantay niya. And can also score, Coach Alvin. Yun din yung maganda dun eh.
Yes, and ito kayo, the drive by Brayden Abakahin, no good, but there was a foul there. Let's see nang tawagan na foul doon. Foul is called on number 12 now. So si Raymond Mendoza matatawagan na foul. Now, Luabad comes back in for Paulo Orbeta. So, nalis mo si Paulo Orbeta who scored 4 points in that first quarter. Papasok mo si Luabad who scored 6 points in that first quarter.
Yeah.
Alas parehas lang. Ito ngayon, Joff Gonzalez to Luabad. The pass here. And Bautista. It's foul there. Jeff Kensie called for the foul. Second personal foul on Jeff Kensie.
Yeah, and that's the beautiful thing about Tito Rex's Firewire. Talagang nagagawa nila yung sistema na gustong mangyari ni Coach Erwin na kahit ganyan na yung mga edad nila, kahit nasa 40 na, yung iba 45 above pa dyan, pero the way they run their offense, very fluid. Talagang lahat kumikilos, doing their part, doing off-ball movements, hindi lang yung nagdadala ng bola. Kaya ang ganda tignan, leading to those actions talaga na may malilibre.
Yes, and ito ang koponan ng Vertex Maritime naman eh. Siyempre, again, they are undermanned. Sabi nga sa report kanina ni Daphne, no Al Vergara, no Paul Reguera in this ball game. But they want to continue their season. Kumbaga, yung underdog mentality, wala kami, kumbaga, para sa akin, napapansin ko, wala kami pakialam kung twice to beat kayo, wala kami pakialam. We just want to play, and if we win, thank you. Pag natala kami, still, we're thankful for the chance.
Yeah, and I still believe na kayang-kaya ng Vertex Maritime today. Just need to adjust to what the defense is giving them. Pero again, if worst comes to worst, napakaganda ng storya na na-build at nagawa ni Coach Kim and this squad.
Yes, maganda talaga yung storya nito because again, who would have thought, di ba, that they will be, they went up against a Polytech Santa Rosa Saints and won in that thriller of a game, di ba? And yung mintis na nga lang na yun ni Super Mangi in that last few seconds. Tapos nito namang nakaraang laro nila kontra sa Binyan, pinigilan naman nila si Jojo Hate. But again, quick 2 points here by Tito Rex's Firewire, courtesy of Kerubin now. And now, Vertex Maritime, lumobo na itong lamang ng Tito Rex, Coach Ernest. Zabalya, no good. And this is, napapansin mo, 1 possession at a time.
Yes.
Para sa Vertex Maritime. So, hindi sila nakakuha ng offensive rebound. And then, sa kabila naman, almost an offensive rebound, but good defense there by Luabad. And Marvin Valdivia will check back in for Alvin Del Ponzo. Jov Gonzalez also will check out. Papasok na sa loob ulit itong si Joel Yuga. Lumobo na sa 13 ito, Coach Ernest.
Yeah, kasi again, walang clear objective, walang nangyayaring maganda sa offensive sets ng Vertex. Talagang medyo nagsasarili na lang.
One-on-one, halos.
Oo, naging one-on-one na lang. Tapos pag walang nangyari, medyo nagkakaroon ng emotional battle between the teammates na ano ba yan, ayaw mo na i-set up. Ano ba yan, ayaw mo na i-run yung play. So, ang nangyayari, imbis na bumaba to help the teammate tumira, nagmadali, wala nang dumedepensa sa baba, leading to early and fast transition offense.
Barameda fix it. Barameda, the jumper, is good. Finally, first field goal here in this quarter.
Yeah, great move coming from Barameda. Great fake, selling the shot sa defense, tapos one dribble, kahit mabagal yung pull-up niya, because of his effort na make niya yun.
Pero ang kailangan dito gawin ng Vertex, kada basket nila, kailangan hindi naman nila mapashoot itong Tito Rex Firewire. Just like that. Gene Boy Ramos. Good defense once again by Luabad. Nice fake there. Kerubin fakes it, moves closer. Bigay kay Joel Yuga. Yuga. Balik kay Kerubin. Kerubin the three. No good. Rebounded by Zabalya. Zabalya, the pass. Oh, wide open. Marvin Valdivia. Pero andun yung depensa ni Kerubin.
Yeah, wow. Amazing effort. Amazing showcase of defense. Pinapakita ng Tito Rex's Firewire dito. And then Kerubin not giving up on that play. Talagang hinabol niya, locating the ball and stopping.
Last block of the quarter na natin sa 0107 Management Group Incorporated. Para sa akin yun if Marvin Valdivia was 1 foot faster doon, siguro easy 2 points na yun. But Barameda scoring another basket there. Here comes Kerubin. The pass here. Bautista to Luabad. Luabad. Lu, one-hander. Masyadong mahina. Here comes Valdivia. But, a counter steal here. Sweet Lu, the three. That is in and out. Rebounded by Bautista. Picked up by Marvin Valdivia. Valdivia looking to start a run here. Zabalya to Valdivia. The jumper is good. At ang lamang, baba na naman sa 7. A quick 6-0 run here by Vertex Maritime.
Yeah, great unselfishness coming from Ruben Zabalya. Having that open look, pero yan, yung extra pass leading to the shot ni Marvin Valdivia.
Last shot of the quarter na natin sa inyo na CDO Foods for your food that brings you home. Timeout on the floor.
J Project Clothing Shop, premium fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, premium fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
We take a look at the team comparison here right now between these two squads. Tito Rex's Firewire shoot mas maraming puntos, rebound sa Vertex naman dahil mas malaki sila. But assists, syempre you do have Luabad there in your lineup, 27 assists. Field goals, lamang sila. Free throws, lamang din sila. So, it's more of like yung talagang takbo ng opensa nitong kupunan nila. And so take a look at the two head coaches, Kim De Pedro. Kanina naman tinitingnan natin si Coach Erwin Santamaria. Now Javier in the ball game. Puliente. Pass to Joel Yuga. Yuga to Luabad. Luo. The pass. Javier step back. Pass. Nice extra pass. Three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Kerubin, who got a block earlier. Joel Yuga, the jumper. No good still. Pangatlong pagkakataon, Joel Yuga. Sinigurado na yan.
Yeah, and that's gonna be the hard part about defending these guys in white. Talaga not giving up on the play. Still looking for those offensive rebounds talaga na nagli-lead sa magandang score, Coach Alvin.
34-25. Balik sa Siyam ang kalamangan. Zabalya. Zabalya the three. Well defended there. Dalawa agad nakadepensa sa kanya doon. Javier. Quick pass to Kerubin. Kerubin kontra Zamalia. Labas muna. 3-pointer on the way. Fuliente for 3.
Yeah, the Vertex should have been ready dito kay Romeo Fuliente. Very efficient 3-point shooter. Or was that Jeff Gonzalez?
No, that's Fuliente.
Yeah,
with
Kuya
a 3.
Romeo Fuliente.
Yan, tingnan natin yung lakas-stress of the quarter na yan natin sa inyo ng Sun Sports, the official basketball of Sinag Liga Asia. Time out! Vertex Maritime.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Taking a look at our finals MVP from Season 1, Lou Abad. Averages of 10.3 points, 4.6 rebounds, and 3.2 assists. Yan nga po ang averages ni Sweet Lou here in the tournament. And here in this ball game, Lou Abad already with 6 points, 1 rebound, and 2 assists.
Yeah, talk about consistency, Coach Alvin. Etong si Kuya Lou Abad talaga ever since the last season, he's been that go-to guy na itong Tito Rex's Firewire. We can confidently say na pagdating sa SLA, you can say Tito Rex's Firewire without this guy.
Lou Abad. Tama. Lou Abad. Last year, ang kapartner niya sa backcourt, Kel Misa.
Oo.
Last year. Ngayon, ang partner niya ngayon sa backcourt, Paulo Orbeta naman, no?
Oo, tsaka Paul Santiago.
Paul Santiago.
Grabe.
Kasi si Paul wala pa last year. So, major additions added by the defending champions. Grabe naman, no? Isipin mo, no? Paul Santiago, your leading scorer, is the newest player, one of the newest players of this squad. Tapos dagdag mo pa si Paulo Orbeta. Tapos si Jeff Gonzalez, who just came, transferred from JC2 Slashers. Eto, agaw na naman Joel Yuga. Nice anticipation there of that steal. Lou Abad. 3 minutes and 25 remaining. Look at that smooth layup by Sweet Lou. Lamang na naman dito ng 14 ang Tito Rex's Firewire. 7 unanswered points here. And sabi ni Barameda, teka, kailangan ko na ulit gumawa.
Yeah, strong move dun sa baseline drive netong neto na si Francis Barameda.
Romeo Fuliente, no good. And that's 10 points already for Francis Barameda here in this ball game. Bakahin who scored who top scored in that last game with 18 points. Has only 3 points, pero Francis Barameda says, ako na muna, coach.
Yeah, great use of his footwork there. Getting to the spot na wala yung defense doon. Great finish.
Fuliente. The pass to Paul Santiago. Santiago looking to move closer here. The pass, and that's a kick ball. And Ray Mendoza will check in for Francis Barameda. And in that ball game of Tito Rex's Firewire contra Vertex Maritime, Paul Santiago scored 24 points. Lou Abad with 11 points in that matchup. Joel Yuga with 14 and Edward Bautista with 11. Yun yung mga gumawa din that ball game. While Marvin Valdivia top scored for Vertex Maritime with 26 points. Paul Reguera with 16 points. So, makikita natin doon, malaking bagay. No Francis Barameda yet in that lineup.
Yeah.
So Marvin Valdivia scores. Easy 2 points for the former San Beda Red Lion.
Yeah, great job on getting the run. Etong Vertex Maritime. Finally, nakakahabol na sila dito.
We enter the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. Lou Abad for the way. Simple.
Yeah, great find dito kay Kuya Paul Santiago. Realizing na medyo nagkaroon ng miscommunication dun sa defense.
Brayden Abahay misses it. Ray Mendoza inside. Muscling his way inside. Ray Mendoza. Paul Santiago, the 3. That's no good. Rebounded. Arellano, wala. Look at that hustle. Brought up by Marvin Valdivia. Kensit to Valdivia. And Valdivia will shoot 2. Paul Santiago will be called for the foul there. Let's take a look at this lakas grab of the corner hatid sa inyo ng fully tech innovative advertising. Ray Mendoza. Getting that offensive rebound. Marvin Valdivia. First one is good for Marvin. Marvin Valdivia here in the tournament, averaging roughly here in the tournament, Marvin Valdivia is roughly averaging dito, walang average. Marvin Valdivia is averaging 13.2. Just there you go. 13.2 points, 4.5 rebounds. He's somewhat like their leading scorer here in this tournament. Together with Paul Reguera, silang dalawa yung gumagawa talaga. Nice break by Bunyales.
Wow.
Alam mo yung peke niya, umupo pa siya para wala talagang foul doon. As Marvin Valdivia scores. Hindi naman pwede makipagbawian ng puntusan tong Vertex.
Yes. So, nagiging scoring barrage na dito, Coach Alvin. Pero again, like what you said, great insight. Hindi pwede makipagpalitan yung Vertex dito dahil ang laki ng lamang ng Tito Rex.
Eto, Valdivia na naman, jumper, no good. Marvin gets the ball back. Marvin, the pass inside to Ray Mendoza. Mendoza was fouled.
Yeah, great job on Jinboy Ramos sa pagtapik niya doon to get the offensive rebound and leading sa free throw neto ni Ray Mendoza. And we can see dito, Reynaldo Mendoza averaging 72% sa free throw. So, that's a good thing for him, Coach Alvin.
Binuo mo naman yung pangalan ni Kuya Ray. Ray Mendoza misses the first 3.7 rebounds already for Ray Mendoza. Kuya Ray, hindi po ako nagsabi nun. Ray Mendoza, the second free throw is good. As Tito Rex's Spiral will use their final timeout of the first half. Kung saan lamang sila ng 8 dito, 25.2 seconds now. Coach Ernest,
Yeah.
the questions stands here. Ano ang kailangan gawin pa dito ng Vertex Maritime right now? Because they are currently, sabi nga natin, pinag-usapan natin, nakikipagpalitan sila ng puntusan with an offensive squad such as Tito Rex's Firewall.
Yeah, offensively and defensively, maganda naman yung ginagawa ng Tito Rex's Firewall dito, Coach Alvin. Ang problema lang talaga is the emotional and mental capacity or the emotional and mental attitude na pinapakita nila dito sa game. Kasi we can see it. Talagang kita natin with the body language, the face, yung mukha nila pag hindi sila napapasahan. Tapos may tumitira agad, di nakakapag-set up. As you can see, Coach Leo.
Yeah, COO, sinagliga siya. Coach Leo, at yun, piniplay over na ng family nitong Tito Rex's Firewall, itong team na ladan. This is how supportive their families are. And I'm not saying that yung sa Vertex, hindi naman sila sa everyday supportive, but this is how, pag nakikita natin si Tito Rex's Firewall, no, every time na may game
Complete
sila,
talaga.
halos kompleto eh. All-out support. Sa Bunyales lost the ball there. Oh, that's a turnover.
Great defense by Karanag.
And ready na makahin. Alam mo, favorite shot niya yung gano'n, no? Delay of the game warning here on Jeff Kenzie.
Yeah, and that's what Coach Kim wants to happen. Talagang give them pressure. Don't let them have an easy, makapag-set up ng madali. Tauin talaga.
At dikit lang yung laro dito, Joel Yuga, the jumper, yun nga lang. Yun ang masakit.
Yeah.
Humahabol ka, dumidikit ka, tapos biglang binibigyan mo na easy 2 points si Joel Yuga. At yan nga po magtatapos ang ating first half of action. Kuzan, itong Tito Rex's Firewire went on a good run here in the second quarter, starting the quarter on an 8-1 run. Jeff Barameda leading their possible comeback. Pero syempre, bumabawi rin naman itong si Joel Yuga. But ito si Marvin Valdivia trying to stage a run here. But the finals MVP from Season 1, Sweet Lou Abad, finishing with 11 points in that opening half of action. Kaya nga po lamang sila ng 8, 48-40 here in your game of your quarterfinals of your Sinag Liga, Lakas 40 2.0.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. makers of quality uniform.
Sobrang bilis ba? Iyan ang bilis ng FiberX. Iyan ang internet.
Ako si Paul Chavarria ng Binyang Tatak Gel Team Sailun. Tutok lang kayo sa Sinag Liga Asia Lakas 40.
Sa unang subo hanggang huli, parang kisa aking pisngi. Kain love, love talaga. Kahit di sabihin, feel na love kami. Kain love, love talaga.
Ako si Jojo Hate ng Tatak Gel Binyan. Suportahan ninyo ang Sinag Lakas 40 2.0.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Ako si Lou Abad ng Tito Rex Firewire. Suportahan ang Sinag Lakas 40 2.0.
Good day, mga kasinag. Ako po si Rodney Santos, PBA Legends, Sinag Liga Asia Commissioner. At nandito tayo ngayon sa Winston's Cafe. At nyo naman, Naga Cebu. Interview natin ang batang-batang may-ari. Siyempre si Vince de la Puente. Makita nyo naman, batang-bata, pero businessman. Parang manas tatay. Again, sir,
hello po.
Magandang hapon, magandang umaga, magandang gabi.
Magandang araw po.
Yes, magandang araw. Paano nagsimula ang Winston's Cafe?
It started nung pag-pandemic. May trend, 'di ba? Yung Dalgona coffee. Yun talaga yun. Nag-started with my sister po. So I bought my own beans, I bought my own coffee grinder. So naggawa ko ng own coffee ko. Na nakita ko yung mga intricacies. Like dapat ganito yung grams ng tubig, dapat ganito yung grams ng mga beans. Ang pagka-structure ng Winston's Cafe is marketed towards everyone. So we welcome everyone to come to Winston's Cafe. So we want students can stay here for as long as they want. Because ako din student din ako, so makarelate din ako. Study 4 hours on end para sa isang test lang. So ganyan. And then we want to welcome families din. That's why yung ginusto namin na furniture is mga comfy na furniture so they can sit back, relax, mag-talk. And then for mga business people din, they can relax din, and they can talk, and they can do business, and they can do their meetings also dito sa mga private rooms namin.
Yes, correct.
So we want the brand to be to give up the message of, you know, comfy lang, chill lang tayo dito, and then we welcome everyone. So yun, we want to do franchising, and then we also want to sell coffee beans. So we have a really good supplier for coffee beans. We want to pack them up and then create our own line of Winzins coffee beans. So Winzins beans, mga ganyan po.
Siyempre, we're very excited to have them aboard. And siyempre, tinanong natin sila what makes them, you know, maging okay sa kanila to partners with the Sinag Liga Asia. And
very excited.
Ano bang views mo doon na our partnership?
So Winzins Cafe has been partnering with a lot of basketball teams, local basketball teams dito sa Naga. So we're really excited because we love basketball din eh. And then everybody loves basketball dito sa Pilipinas. So we're really excited to partner with you guys kasi international na eh. National na yung scope na eh. So I wanna see anong mga endeavors niyo. I wanna see mga grassroots players na pinapakita niyo, pinapa-expose niyo. So I'm very excited to see everything you have to offer.
Yun nga, siyempre, they believe in us, they believe in the grassroots program. And Sinag Liga will offer, siyempre kami tayo sa Sinag, will help them expand through basketball sports program at the same time exposure like So again, maraming salamat. Any word, mga kasinag natin, mga businessman?
Ano po, keep grinding lang po.
Ayan, keep grinding daw. Thank you.
Ako po si Vice Mayor Jal Alonte ng Binyat Tatakjal Team. Suportahan po natin ang Sinag Lakas 40 2.0.
Ako si Alpi Martinez ng Team Firekeep. Suportahan ng Sinag Lakas 40 2.0.
Ako si Ronald Magtulis, coach ng MC Sports. Umpisahan mo, tatapusin ko. Kalibre, 45. Ano, kakasaba kayo?
Ako si Jet Maronilla ng MC Sports. Umpisahan mo, tatapusin ko. Kalibre 45. Ano, kakasa kayo?
Good afternoon, mga kasinag. You're still tuned in to Sinag Lakas 40 quarterfinals match between the Tito Rex's Firewire and the Vertex Maritime with the score 48-40. And before we proceed to the second half, beside me is Sir Joel Yuga and BJ De Pedro from both teams. But first, on my right side is Sir Joel Yuga, the playing team owner of the Tito Rex's Firewire. Sir, thank you so much for joining me here in the half. So, may I know po, based sa perspective po ng isang player and of course as a team owner, how important is this match for the team as well as lalo na may 10-0 winning streak din po kayong inaalagaan?
Actually, ang advantage is medyo mas composed kami ngayon, pero we don't consider na 10-0 eh. It's done na already. And euphoria lang yung twice to beat advantage eh. Every game is must win. So we don't think about it na twice to beat eh. Kasi alam namin Vertex is very competitive, plus the fact na galing sila sa panalo at mas marami silang nilalaro kasi kami ang tagal namin naging pahinga eh. So isa yun sa mga factors na talagang pinag-ahandal namin na hindi kami magpahinga at yung aggressiveness is still in the court pa rin eh, para sa amin.
Ayun po sir, meron po ba kayong gustong batiin at pasalamatan?
I would like to thank first our boss, Don Borseno of Firewire Marketing. Medyo busy siya ngayon. To our big boss, Boss Ray Panes of JRP Builders. Salamat din sa Tito Rex Goto Marinduque Steakhouse, located in Marikina. We also have our sponsor, yung Easy Auto Care. Tapos to our boss, Kaiser Galvez, we miss him. Actually, busy lang siya ngayon, of Perea Moto District. Tapos yung DHTSI, Hybrid Transportation kay Boss Ivan, Kickstart Coffee, sa INB Sports Apparel, Pocari Sweat Philippines, PCHQ, Computer Trading kay Erwin Santa Maria, kay coach namin, and especially sa JH Athletics, salamat kay Boss Harold Villanueva. And I would like also to greet everyone sa viewers ng Sinag Liga Asia. So thank you sa pagsuporta ng 40 Up. Sa mga wives namin na lagi nanonood, sumusupport. And also to our family, especially sa akin sa Subic, nanonood sila ngayon. Sa aking mom, she's 88 years old right now. Sa ate ko, sa family ko sa LA, sa mga ate ko. Sa pamangkin ko, Doc Mark, sa Saudi. Sa mga friends ko sa San Francisco, they're watching. Dubai and Canada, si Coach Taylor. Actually, they're also competed with the Sinag World. And also sa family ko, sa mga bata, kay Sanlo, kay Gab, kay Miguel, kay Ate Celine, at saka kay Cathy sa office. Hi, sa mga JMEX at saka sa For Us Builders. Yun lang po. Salamat po.
Thank you so much, sir. And now, on my left side is BJ De Pedro, the assistant coach from Vertex Maritime. And it is also his birthday today. Happy birthday, Coach BJ. Ayan. So hopefully maging lucky charm ka ng inyong team ngayon. Pero ayun, based on the team's performance, especially during the first half, ano yung mga adjustments na napag-usapan nyo na dapat gawin in this coming half?
So ayun, nag-huddle kami this halftime. Ang adjustment namin is paano namin i-stop yung 3 points ng Tito Rex dahil alam naman natin sa ligang ito, sila yung isa sa mabigat na team. Kaya kailangan namin malusutan ngayon para makapunta sa next level. Then, malaki yung tiwala ko sa team namin na madidepensahan namin at mapapakitaan namin ng magandang laban tong Tito Rex. Yun.
Ayun, we're truly looking forward to that. Kaya naman, meron ka din bang gustong batiin at pasalamatan sa mga nanonood ngayon?
Unang-una, gusto kong pasalamatan yung family ko na sumusuporta sa team namin. Then, yung girlfriend ko, nanonood yun. Hello. Siyempre, si Coach Air, si Coach Kim, si Coach Jap, yung mga boss namin, Boss Bon, Boss JP, Boss Karandang, Boss Beles, and then Kuya Alvin. Lahat po ng team, nagte-thank you po ako. Yan po. Then yung mga kaibigan po sa Antipolo Hills Garage, yun po, and Antipolo Hills Boys, yun po. Yun lang po.
Thank you so much once again. Happy birthday. That is all for our halftime interview. Back to you, Alvin and Coach Ernest.
Thank you very much, Daphne. That was Boss Joel Yuga of Tito Rex Firewire and the birthday boy himself, BJ De Pedro. Once again, our score 48-40. Alvin Tayal together with Coach Ernest Alo here in the first half of action of this matchup. Tito Rex's Firewire went on a good roll at the scoring. Pero itong Vertex Maritime talagang hindi bumibitaw.
Yeah, that's what we have to love sa attitude tsaka personality na itong Vertex Maritime, Coach Alvin. Kaya very eager ako to see on how will they adjust dito sa second half.
Yung sinasabi mong yung kanilang ugali, pag-uugali ng team.
Yeah.
Nakuha nila yan mula, syempre, doon sa kanilang dating head coach.
Hindi.
Ay, di ba?
Sila Coach Kim.
Coach Kim na pala yan. Let's take a look at our halftime stats right now. Tito Rex's Firewire, better shooting for them. 46% and 31%. Pero rebounds, kita mo Vertex pa lamang dito sa rebounding. Assist, isa lang lamang dito. And bench points, mas maganda yung tinatakbo ng bench production nitong Vertex Maritime.
Yeah, maganda yung pinapakita statistically netong Tito Rex's Firewire. Having 10 points from turnovers, habang ang Vertex, they only have 2. Ang maganda naman dito sa rebounding, lamang ang Vertex Maritime having 24. Sa assist, 16 dito sa Tito Rex's Firewire. Pero we can see sa side naman ng ng Vertex Maritime, kaya lamang sila. Kasi kita naman natin, 27 bench points. And etong si Francis Barameda leading the team having 12.
Yes, and let's take a look at yung ating leading scores. Yun yung binanggit ni Coach Ernest on Lou Abad leading the way, 11 points. Joel Yuga with 8, Melvin Arellano with 4, and Denga Robin with 4. Francis Barameda leading the way for Vertex Maritime with 12. Marvin Valdivia with 10. Alvin Del Ponzo and Brayden Abakahin with 5 points apiece as we are about to start the third quarter of action dito. And ito nag-message sa atin yun. Binati na nga siya kanina ni Boss Joel Yuga. And you can see their sweet Lou Abad. Si Lou Abad, Paulo Orbeta there. Pero syempre, ang kailangan nila dito, yung offensive onslaught ng isang Kaiser Galvez. Yun yung
For
kulang
sure, Coach Kai.
Oo, si Coach Kai, Boss Kaiser Galvez. Napaka-busy ni Coach Kaiser. Siguro man lang dito si Coach Kaiser, mga nakakascore na si Coach Kaiser ng mga 10 to 12 points.
Jump shot pa lang yun.
Jump shot pa lang yun. Wala pa yung drive to the basket. At alam mo, masarap yung kape doon sa Pereya eh.
Oo. Ay, kay Coach Kai ba yun?
Oo, yung Pereya. Oo, next, sigurado yung magme-message na yun. Sige, dalaw lang kayo. Huge shout out kay Boss Kaiser Galvez. And we hope to see you in the next game. Again, twice to beat advantage at Tito Rex's Firewire. If they lose this matchup, then we will have a do-or-die matchup on Thursday.
Pero let's just look back sa sinabi ni Coach BJ.
Yes.
No? Grabe, pag birthday mo talaga, napakabait mong tao. Imaginein mo, nag-thank you sa lahat ng team.
Nagpasalamat sa lahat ng team ng mga nakalaban nila.
Alam mo yun?
Uy!
Clear foul.
Clear yan. Kitang-kita. Ako nakita ko rin yun. Kuya Paulo Orbeta called for that foul.
Yeah, imaginein mo. And let's see muna yung foul. Medyo may pag-extend.
May konti.
And great sell din.
Dito
kay Kuya Jinboy.
Turo mo ba yun? O turo ni Kim?
Turo ni Coach Kim yan. Malupit yan.
Ito ngayon. Jeff Kenzie. Jeff Kenzie tahimik pa dito sa ating laro. Pero maganda naman yung nilalaro kasi ni Francis Barameda.
Yes.
And there's a foul. And Francis Barameda called for the foul there.
Yeah, ang funny doon, Coach Alvin, pinasalamatan ni Coach BJ lahat ng teams. Pero hindi niya man lang na-mention si Coach FD. Minention niya ako, si Coach Kim, Coach Jap. Si MJ wala ma.
Si MJ di sinama.
Ay, nako.
Ito kayo, Paulo Orbeta. Nakita mo, isipin mo.
Wow.
Paulo Orbeta with the score. Ayun, sumagot na agad. Thank you very much, Boss Kaiser.
Wow.
Kita mo, masarap kasi ang kape talaga dyan sa Pereya.
Siyempre, King Cager yan si Coach K.
Oo, at syempre pag naglaro pa si Coach K next game, syempre maraming mag-expect ng maganda dyan kay Coach Kaiser. As a quick 2 points. Sabi ni Teng Barde, Coach Kaiser, pahinga ka lang muna. Ako naman ang bahala. And right now, lumobo na naman sa 12 ang kalamangan. And they want to go inside. This is a good matchup. Malapad parehas. Job Gonzalez, Ray Mendoza. Let's take a look at this fast break. Teng Baarde all the way for the 2 points. Zabalya will check in the ball game. Zabalya. Kontra dito kay Paolo Orbeta. Jeff can't see the jumper is good. 15-footer.
Yeah, last second pass there by Ruben Zabalya. And ito, ni-reward naman siya doon ni Kenzie.
And Joff Gonzalez, his own version of a 3. Yun ang maganda naman dito kay Joff Gonzalez. Ever since his days with the Mapua Cardinals, nadadala niya yung mga big man ng kabilang opponent outside because of his outside shooting.
Yes.
Zabalya, the pass. Valdivia, balik kay Zabalya. Zabalya, tinatao ni Paolo Orbeta. Mendoza, the jumper is good.
Yeah, great jump shot there. Talagang all throughout the season naging mas maganda na yung kumpiyansa ni Mendoza dun sa jump shot niya talaga.
Paolo Orbeta. The pass here to Joff Gonzalez. Joff to Silva against Valdivia here. Paolo Orbeta to Joel Yuga. Joel Yuga. And Joel Yuga pa. Piso-pisong shot. Pasok yan. 10 points now for Joel Yuga. And inside. And Ray Mendoza scores.
Yeah, great job on the guys in blue. Talagang realizing and reacting to kung anong binibigay ng defense sa kanila. Just making use of their best weapon right now dito sa loob, which is si Ray Mendoza talaga, Coach Alvin.
And now, Joff Gonzalez barreling his way inside. Oops! Teka lang. Isang former Mapua Cardinal at isang former San Beda Red Lion. Ito atong dalawang to nagkasabay din eh, no? Because nasa 40s naman pares to. Nagkasabay itong mga to.
Yeah,
the
maybe.
NCAA. Oo, hindi lang natin ma-sure pero mukhang nagkasabay naman sila. At nare-reviewin yan. Let's take a look at it. Ito, hard drive by Joff Gonzalez. That's a foul there. Oops, tumama kasi. Okay. Kasi pagbagsak ni Joff Gonzalez, tumama sa ulo ni Marvin Valdivia.
Right.
Ang nagkamali lang dito ni Kuya Marvin, parang may konting habol
extra
siya.
motion.
Oo, may extra motion. Pero again, sa referee's decision na sabi niya, tumataas ang kamay si Marvin, alam niya, tinatanggap niya. May mali siya doon. But again, our referees will have to double check on that. So, doon sa nakita natin, may foul. Clear naman, may foul doon. The question is, will that be a technical foul due to second motion on Marvin Valdivia o matatawagan din ba to si Joff Gonzalez because doon sa pagbaba niya? At ito, tingnan natin. Ayun, mukhang kiniklear nila dito. Mukhang meron na silang tawag dito. But diba, mukhang 2 fouls, 2 free throws to. Sa Joff Gonzalez, ayan, kumbaga, sinasabi na dito ni Arnold Lazaro. Our referees for this matchup, Michael Galutera, Arnold Lazaro, and Dennis Tolik. Joff Gonzalez on your screen. The former JC2 slasher. Naglaro yan this season for JC2. Then transferred over to
foul
Texas Power.
on 29, Marvin Valdivia. That's his first personal.
That's a clear one foul.
A sportsmanlike foul on number 3, Joff Gonzalez.
Oh, yun
A
na.
sportsmanlike foul on number 29, Marvin Valdivia.
Yun. Kasi nga dalawa eh. Di ba? Ang tanong kasi doon, yung kay Joff Gonzalez kaya tatawagan. Ito, tingnan natin ulit.
Yeah, pagbagsak kasi ng shot niya. Ito sa block, tapos
block. Yun. Yun yung foul. Kaya gumanti rin ito si Marvin Valdivia. So, it's a double unsportsmanlike foul. Called for both players. And then, the foul. So, 2 shots muna. First one is good. At dahil double unsportsmanlike, cancel it out lang. Diba? Cancel lang naman. Cancel each other out lang yan. And second free throw here for Joff Gonzalez. Joff, oops. That's a free throw violation there. So 7 points still for Joff Gonzalez. Coach Erwin Santamaria on your screen. The former Mapua Cardinal also. Dami dito ng mga former NCAA talaga eh, no? Lou Abad, inaalam pala si Lou Abad eh. Saan ba galing si Lou Abad na school? I believe CSB to eh.
Yeah, Kuya Lou Abad sa Benilde.
Yes, so ayun nga. Kasi alam ko naglaro to sa isang alumni league wherein he played before for CSB.
Benilde yan si Kuya Lou.
Ray Mendoza naman is a former as a basket there mula kay Zabalya. Paulo Orbeta to Gonzalez. Paul Santiago, no good. And they go down to the Rikensi. Inside to Ray Mendoza. Ray Mendoza barreling his way. Binigay kay Zabalya. Huli. Agaw. And Paul Santiago, the drive inside and the score.
Yeah, great defensive stop there, leading to an easy transition offense dito sa magandang adjustment sa shot ni Kuya Paul Santiago.
Alvin Dalponso. And there is a foul. Ito si Ray Mendoza. Ito former NU Bulldog.
Yes.
Wala si Ray Mendoza. So, UAAP naman yan. As we take a look at this last play of the quarter, hatid sa inyo ni J Project Clothing Shop, the official outfitter of Sinag Liga Asia, Paul Santiago with a nice reverse. At ito, may re-reviewin ata yung ating mga referees. And they will be reviewing that last one.
Kuya Alvin Delponso was fighting his case here na bago pa yung foul, napasa na agad kay Ruben Zabalya dun sa corner shot. And
let's take a look. Also,
we can see Ray Mendoza ceiling. Foul muna. Oh, wala. Sa floor.
Sa floor muna. Foul muna bago yung tira, no?
Yeah,
so, no basket on that 3-point shot. Pero 2 shots naman na bibigay kay Ray Mendoza dahil penalty.
Right.
Atong Tito Rex's Power. And both teams in the penalty, kalahati pa lang ng ating third quarter. Second free throw is good for Ray Mendoza. And second game natin mamaya, Fire Chief kontra sa JC2 Slashers.
Ganda.
Ganda ng mga laban natin yan. And our main game mamaya, it will be the matchup between VPD Trading and Malolos Republic. VPD has the twice to beat advantage. Fire Chief naman may twice to beat advantage in that series kontra sa JC2 Slashers. So magandang labanan niya.
Wow. Yeah, great adjustment kay Mopera, not letting Ray Mendoza get the ball.
3-pointer ni Marvin Valdivio, wala. Lou Abad. Lou. And foul, pero 2 shots na yan. Dahil penalty na, para sa kubaran.
Again, yeah, I love the adjustment. Itong halftime adjustment ng Tito Rex's Firewire. Na pag may kumat na guard or wing sa harap ni Ray Mendoza, stay para hindi mabigyan ng poste. Itong si Ray Mendoza. Ganda ng adjustment nila doon, leading to a turnover.
Kasi nakikita naman nila na si Ray Mendoza can barrel his way inside.
Yes.
Lalo na ngayon, ang kabantayan na lang niya, ito si Arellano. So, kaya-kaya ni Ray Mendoza yan. Kaya maganda yung adjustment nga nitong Tito Rex's Firewire. As the first free throw is good for Lou Abad.
Oh, and for sure, I think, they have the same intention dito kay Francis Barameda. Kasi unang-una, mas maganda yung pinapakita nito. So, I feel like they won't let him get the ball dito sa post option, Coach Alvin.
The question na ngayon, tanong ko sa'yo, with Gilbert Malabanan already out, because of, dahil niya out na yung team niya, Fully Tech Santa Rosa, And Jojo Hate is also out because Binyan Tatakjel is already out. Who are your candidates for MVP for this second season?
Candidates for an MVP.
Parang hirap, no?
Grabe. Sobrang dami pa kasi andyan yung Fire Chief. Diba?
Yeah, pero mamaya pag-usapan natin yan, Coach Ernest, dahil gusto ko pag-isipan natin maigi ang mga possible candidates natin nasa timeout on the floor right now. But bago muna yan, tingnan natin yung lakas steal of the quarter natin sa inyong Winston's Cafe, the official cafe. Sinagliga siya. Timeout on the floor, 17 na ang kalamangan ng Tito Rex's Firewire, 67-50.
Sobrang bilis ba? Iyan ang bilis ng FiberX. Iyan ang internet.
Sinagligasha would like to thank CDO Foods for your food that brings you home. And right now, you take a look at Marvin Valdivia already here as we turn it over now to Daphne Lozano on this report on Marvin Valdivia.
As he is the main man of the Vertex Maritime in this ballgame, Marvin Valdivia has his team in his shoulders, wherein I had the chance to talk to him. And his mindset into every game is to just stick to the system and do what is expected of him. And so far, despite the intensity and physicality of the game, he must keep his walls up and feet on the ground to continue scoring for the team. Back to you, Alvin and Coach Ernest.
Thank you very much, Daphne. Keep your feet on the ground. Yan naman yung nakita natin kay Kuya Marvin all throughout the tournament. Even though they were undermanned, maraming mga nawala sa kanilang lineup, pero still, nandyan siya. Hindi niya iniwan itong Vertex Maritime.
Right.
The first free throw is good for Braden Abakahin. Now again, we'll go back to the question. Possible MVP contenders. Is Sweet Lou Abad a possible contender for Paul Santiago? Contender.
Paul Santiago, Coach.
Paul Santiago, Lou Abad. Possible contender pa rin naman lagi yan si Lou Abad. Other names such as, sabi nga natin, J.R. Rosales for GDL. Marami sila dito mga contenders. As Arellano scores. Alvin Vitug for Malolos Republic. Ang dami. Tingnan natin muna itong drive na ito ni Imponiente. Pinasa at yung lakas move of the corner din sa inyo ng Cabling E-Holdings Corporation. For the bonus here, it's good. Pero at least nasasabi natin dito, Coach Ernest, that we will have a new MVP here in the tournament. At yun ang maganda dito sa ating torneo dahil nakita na natin na lahat sila kasi nagpalakas talaga here in this tournament. Coach Egay Billones, will always be a contender for that MVP.
Possible. If ever man na madala niya sa mas mataas na spot, sa standing, possible. Itong si Coach Egay.
Del Ponzo the 3, no. Del Ponzo gets his own board. Barameda. Bigay dito kay Del Ponzo. Pass to Abakahin inside to Ray Mendoza kontra Romeo Fuliente. And there's a foul. And it's on Coach Stephen Mamopera.
Yeah, again, the adjustment na binibigay ng Tito Rex's Firewire. Going to zone, talagang not letting their pride let up. Talagang kung mas kailangan mag-zone, mag-zone sila para ma-stop lang itong Ray Mendoza, Francis Barameda dun sa post option ng Vertex Maritime.
And that's a miss there for Ray Mendoza. You take a look at this lineup of NU before. Kita mo yung mga big man nila, no? Alfie Grijaldo, Ray Mendoza, Gilbert Neo, Jeff Napa, Ariel De Castro. Kita mo yung mga big man nila. Ang dami, Danny Ildefonso. Grabe yung mga big man nila way back before nung wala pang mga FSAs, So, kita naman natin that they are one of the cream of the crop in the pagdating sa big man at Luabad. And he will shoot two. And Ariel Carano will be called. Alam mo ako, ang niisip ko sa hopefully next, sa mga susunod natin lakas 40, hopefully we get to see some like Paul Artadi. Paul Artadi is already 41 or 42 years old.
Pero 5 years na siyang
Yes,
coach.
5 years na siyang wala.
Talaga?
So, nakafocus lang kasi siya bilang counselor sa Sunwell.
Yeah.
But he still plays so well. Talking about that. So, Paul Arta. Nauna pa siya magretiro kasi kay Ronald Tubid.
Wow.
Halos kasabay niya nagretiro si Roger Yap.
Si Tito Ronald ba? Ilan na? Wala pa, no?
Wala pa. Kaka-40 pa lang ni Ronald Tubid.
Pero in regards of retirement,
naglaro na kasi siya. Naglaro pa kasi siya ng PBA sa Fortera Firma.
Okay.
So,
wala pa.
Hindi pa siya pwede. Hindi pa. Pero Paul Artadi matagal-tagal na nagretiro yan. Halos kasabay ni Roger Yap. So, yun yung mga abangan natin. Roger Yap, Don Aliado. Yun, hopefully we get to see them play here kasi naglalaro pa rin naman yung mga yan. At Barameda, they are natapikan. And that's a 3-second violation called. Pag nakita natin mga naglaro yan dito, sa lakas 40, it's like seeing the old faces. Di ba? Foul there. Ooh. Yun lang. Masakit yun.
Again, total meltdown na nangyayari dito sa Tito Rex's sa Vertex Maritime. We can see na medyo magulo na. No control whatsoever. No one's really taking care sa pagiging coach dito sa loob. Frustrated na lahat. So, we can see a possible talagang blowout dito for the side of Vertex Maritime. Pero again, hopefully, makontrol ni Coach Kim, Coach Jap, etong squad nila kasi nothing's impossible. They still have 10 minutes to play. Diba? Tito Rex, no offense to Coach Erwin. They are enjoying this game. They are taking it easy. So baka pwede nilang magamit yun.
Yun na-confirm na 3-point shot yun. Smart play by Paul Santiago.
Yes.
And Paul Santiago. Ito kaka-40 lang nito. Ngayon, nasa loob na ng sahig para din sa Tito Rex sa Firewire. Both Paolo Orbeta and Lou Abad. Pinagsabay na.
Grabe. No?
Sigurado ako pag nasa bench ka ng, ikaw nasa bench ka ng Vertex, parang papakamot ka na lang. Bakit kailangan gawin dito? Pinagsabay na yung dalawa. Caranog gets the ball now. Lamang ng 21. Itong manan ng Tito Rex's Firewire. They go inside. Kalinog inside for the two. Muscling his way, no?
Yeah, great start for Kalinog. Yan yung kailangan nila. Someone who will light up the spark sa offense and defense. Yan yung kailangan nila. See?
Kalinog with the steal here. Kalinog running the break here. Kalinog, the pass. The jumper by Barameda.
Wow! Yeah, Kalinog stepping up here. Ang ganda ng ginagawa niya pagpasok. Giving them the offensive spark defensively din.
Last shot time for Tito Rex's Firewire. Puliente. Uy, ganda naman nun! Wow! Sigurado meron tayong replay dyan na ihatid ni Direk Nomar. Oh! Bawi! Great play after great play. Wow! We have to see it once again. At kita mo na, sinusure na ng bola. Pasok po ako ha, pasok. The ball is in the ring. Sigurado yan. Sigurado. Pero tingnan natin ha, nire-review nila. Ayan. Pero for me, sure yun. Pasok yan. And we are just awaiting our replays. Tingnan mo na natin yan.
Kung nasa PBA tayo, 4 points na yun.
Oo, 4 points yun. Pero teka lang ha. Ayun o.
Good.
Pasok na pasok yun. That's good. That's good. Bang!
Oh, 6 points nga dapat eh. 6 points dapat.
That is in the basket. At dyan nga po magtatapos ang ating third quarter of action. What a way to end that third quarter. As Jeff Kenzie leading a possible comeback here, but Job Gonzalez leading up here in third quarter. Zabalya trying to stage a comeback for Vertex Maritime. As the lead has been cut down to 16. But good play there by Arellano. And that nice play, we have to see it twice. Santiago to Orbeta to end that first or the third quarter of action. Lamang nga po ng 16 ang Tito Rex's Firewire. 76-60. Will Tito Rex's Firewire move on to the semis? We'll be right back to see if that will happen.
Project Clothing Shop, premium fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, premium fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Let's take a look at that nice play. Fuliente to Santiago to Orbeta. Gandang pasahan naman yan to get that 2 points. Thank you very much, Direct Nomar Santiago. Welcome back. As we start the fourth quarter of action, muli po Alvin Tañada together with Coach Aaron Asalo, and working the sidelines is Daphne Lozano as Kalinog. Yung sinasabi mo, no? Iba yung energy na dinadala ni Kalinog now that he's on the floor.
Yeah, and that's what we love about this guy, Anthony Kalinog. Na kahit nasa labas lang siya, Coach Alvin, I can testify na itong taong to, he really loves basketball, really loves the team. Kaya talagang nabibigay niya din pag siya na yung nasa loob.
And Anthony Kalinog shooting 2 free throws. First one is good. Kalinog. Ito si Kalinog, no? Ito yung player na para sa akin, ha? Correct me if I'm wrong, Coach Ernest. Pag hindi mo ako pinasok, okay lang. Dito pa rin ako. Walang problema. Susuporta ako sa team. All out. The energy guy off the bench. On the bench, ha? Pero pag pinasok mo, buhos din naman ako.
Yes, oo. Yun yung maganda sa kanya.
I remember one player na ganyan. Kung maalala mo, si Dante Jones. Sa Cleveland Cavaliers.
Hindi ko na maalala.
Nung nakaraan nag-champion si Cleveland nung way back with LeBron. Dante Jones was their player on the bench. Hindi siya ginamit all throughout the season. Wow. Pero pag pinasok mo siya, iba rin naman, trabaho naman. Ito ngayon, Kalinog with that Hail Mary of a 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Paul Santiago. Joel Yuga to Paul Santiago. Santiago says, punta kayo sa kaliwa. Bigay ko sa kanan. Joel Yuga. And he was fouled there by Barameda. Fourth personal foul na dito ni Francis Barameda. At yun ang masakit. Dahil he has been playing well all throughout this ball game. Pero foul trouble na siya. Joel Yuga. Pass. The drive and almost a score there para dito kay Hill Walhati. Pero tutupo siya sa free throw line to shoot 2. And Hill Walhati will be shooting 2 here. First one. For Walhati. It's good. First point for Walhati here in this ball game. Second free throw. Is no good. Rebounded by Tito Rex, Sparwar, Karanog. Binigay kay Gene Boy Ramos. Losing the ball on the drive, but will still get possession here. Walhati will check out of the ball game. Papasok sa loob muli si Dasabier. Del Ponso to Kalinog. Kalinog to Del Ponso, and you have to reward Kalinog for that play.
Yeah.
Siya'y nakahanap kay Alvin Del Ponso for that open spot.
Yeah, good aggressiveness going towards the paint. Pagka-collapse sa kanya, looking for that open guy.
Almost.
Sayang.
Kalinog na naman. Pass. Gene Boy. And
nice.
And I have And to credit that end, teka lang Joel Yuga, Ray Mendoza. At ito sabi ni Ray Mendoza, tinamaan na ako eh. It's between these two big men, Joel Yuga and Ray Mendoza. So we will have to review that. And tingnan muna natin yun. Nice pass there. There's the foul. And after nun, we have to double check kasi sinasabi ng mga referees, they want to check it from the backcourt pa lang. Mukhang sa backcourt pa lang eh. Nagkakainitan yung dalawa, so gusto nilang reviewin yan. Again, our crew chief, Michael Galotera, wanted to see ano ba talaga nangyari between these two big men, Joel Yuga and Ray Mendoza. Eh, siyempre, si Kuya Ray, kilala mo naman si Kuya Ray Mendoza. Ako, kilala ko naman siya way back when he was playing for NU at saka sa PBL. Hindi, palaban talaga. Ito si Kuya Ray. Haba, ito naman si Boss Joel Yuga. Siyempre, palaban din to eh. Tingnan natin kung ano yung mga official call dito. Nire-review nila ngayon sa ating IRS. Ano ba talaga yung nangyari in that last post-session? Ang nakita natin kasi dito, ako nakita ko kanina dito on the other side. Simple boxing out action. May konting pisikalan. Pero part of basketball naman kasi. Pero hindi na natin nakita kung pagtawid yung pagtawid kasi nakafocus tayo doon sa fast break nitong atake ng Vertex Maritime.
Yeah, let's see.
Ayan, right now, dino-double check na ngayon. Dino-double check na ngayon dito ng ating mga referees dito. Coach Leo Isaac, nandiyan sa taas. Kung makikita lang, direct, pwede bang ma-move ng konti? Para makita lang si Coach Leo na nag-oversee din. Nandito si Coach Leo Isaac, our COO, trying to oversee everything. Siya nag-oversee dito together with our referees. Michael Galotera is our crew chief. Then you see on the screen, Ray Mendoza. Ito, double check nga nila dito. Mukhang we have to double check saan ba nanggaling yung konting kiskisan.
Yes.
Yung mata-term natin dyan konting kiskisan.
Nothing personal for sure.
Oo, nothing personal yan. Kasi part of the game yan kiskisan. Sabi nga, ika nga sa sinabi ni former Senator Robert Jaworski, kung ayaw mo masaktan, mag-chess ka na lang.
Yes.
Kaya tayong mga coaches, dahil ayaw na natin masaktan, dito lang tayo sa bench.
Oo.
Ito, binibigyan tayo ng update dito. So ano kaya dito ang tawag? We have to hear it from Ram Valid. What's the call? Our referees still conferring it. Kasi hindi na nga natin nakita no? Dahil we are so focused on the game and siyempre ayaw naman natin na magkaroon ng ganitong klase ng git-gitan masyado. Yes. Kung makikita lang natin sa camera, MJ Mercado. Sila MJ, sila BJ De Pedro. They're just smiling it off, di ba? Siyempre. Let's see. Let's try to double check. Paulo Orbeta here right now. Chillax lang si Kuya Pau. As we see there, Joel Yuga on the right, Ray Mendoza on the left. Ano kaya dito ang tawag? Let's see.
Foul on number 21, Ryan Javier.
Yun yung foul. Yun yung foul doon.
Technical foul on number 12, Ray Mendoza. Technical foul on number 6, Joel Yuga. Both for unsportsmanlike behavior.
That's the correct call. Pwede na yan.
Yes.
Kasi nga, both did have... Let's take a look at this.
Ayan,
Ito muna. Yung pwestuhan ng dalawa.
With the bump.
May bump doon. Uy, tapos may konting
Yeah, medyo nagulat si Kuya Ray doon kasi he was looking
Ayun,
for...
tapos si Raymond tumama rin kay Paul. Pero isipin mo si Paul, walang ginawa doon si Paul Santiago.
Yes.
Tapos yung dalawa, tignan mo yung dalawa doon sa taas ng screen. You can see the upper right part of the screen there. May nagigit-gitan yung dalawa, nag-uusap. And then when that was basket there, yun na. So, ang ganda talaga. Galing talaga ng ating mga directors sa baba. Direct Mike Danan, Direct Nomar Santiago.
Yes,
Grabe,
for sure.
thank you very much to the mga directors. Siyempre, sa lahat ng angulo nakita yun.
Wow!
Uy, ang gandang pasa naman nun. Lou Abad with the nice speed there. Lamang dito ng 13. Ang koponan ng Tito Rex's Firewire. Inside Mendoza kontra Yuga. Babantayan natin yung matchup na yan, ha? At may foul doon on Gene Boy Ramos. First personal foul. Let's take a look at that. Nice assist. Lakas assist of the partner na natin sa inyo ng SM South Ball. We've got it all for you.
Yeah, that's the problem. Itong sa defense ng Vertex Maritime. No one was dropping down for the help defense. Lahat sila ready na tumakbo doon para sa transition.
Yeah, sweet pass by Sweet Blue. Yuga to Orbeta. The double barrel now on the floor for Tito Rex's Firewire. The cannonball pass to Joel Yuga. Joel Yuga scores.
Again, that's the beautiful thing about this team. Tito Rex, na every time na may drive, ito si Joel Yuga, ready lang dun sa drop pass for him.
Nice fake by Francis Barameda. Barameda, no good. Inside Alvin Del Ponzo scores.
Yeah, great fake, great effort dito kay Kuya Alvin Del Ponzo. Really doing everything.
Let's take a look at that play once again. Alvin Del Ponzo.
Ganda.
Bustling his way inside. Now the question, I want to give you right now, Coach Aaron, 6 minutes and 29 remaining. Where will Vertex Maritime be without Francis Barameda's fine play here in this ball game? Yung performance, Jeff Gensi, tahimik.
Yeah,
Ray Mendoza, the usual numbers.
Oh, it's gonna be very different, Coach Alvin. Kasi unang-una wala yung mga main guys eh. Wala si who's this guy? Paul Reguera, Al Vergara. So, without Francis Barameda's offensive strength ngayon sa game na to, siguro mas malaki pa yung lamang din.
As the cannonball that we call him in CSB. Tingnan natin yung tres na yan. Last tres of the quarter na yan. Din sa yung Sun Sport, the official basketball of the Sinag Liga Asia. Kuya Paolo Orbeta. Sabalya checks back into the ball game para sa Vertex Maritime. Caranog moves in. Caranog scores.
Yeah, that's his game talaga. Going down to the basket with enough confidence para magawa niya yung mga acrobatic shots niya. Yan talaga yung laro niya ni Yel Caranog. Tulak na naman. Yeah, twice na yan. And Kuya Yel Caranog, if he wants to stay there, kailangan niya talaga mag-adjust.
Nauunahan kasi ni Paolo Orbeta sa pwestuhan eh, no?
Oo, totoo.
Dinadaan sa takbo ni Paolo Orbeta yan. Kaya nga, natawagan na foul si Caranog. Lamang ng 14 ang Tito Rex's Firewire. We have a timeout on the floor. Sinag Liga Asia would like to thank Cable Link E-Holdings Corporation. And right now, taking a look at itong Tito Rex's Firewire, the #1 team here in the tournament. Based on team standings, not just because they are the defending champions, but they are #1 because they are 10-0 at the end of the eliminations. As we take a look at the numbers of Paul Santiago, 14.1 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists para kay Paul Santiago. At right now, May report nga ito si Daphne Lozano on Paul Santiago. Daphne?
Paul Santiago may not be performing at his peak in this match, but I had the chance to talk to him earlier, and he said regardless of his individual contribution, what matters most is how they will deliver as a team. He also shared that throughout this season, one thing that he admired playing for the Firewires ay yung nabuo nilang samahan, yung pakikisama sa isa't isa. So let's see if this camaraderie that they share will secure their victory. Back to you, Alvin and Coach Ernest.
Thank you very much. Yes, so buo naman na kasi talaga to si Paul Santiago was part of their squad sa mga iba't ibang liga. But anyway, thank you very much for that report, Daphne. And yun yung magandang chemistry na nabubuo na nitong Tito Rex's Firewire. Not just playing here for Sinag Liga Asia, but again, they are playing sa iba't ibang mga liga, recreational leagues. And iba na yung samahang nabuo nila eh.
Yeah. And we can see Coach Alvin dito sa game, every time na may magandang nagagawa itong Vertex, ayan, tulad yan. Tito Rex not letting them get the confidence they need talaga para makahabol.
And a good performance here, Joel Yuga, 14 puntos. Jumper doon na Marvin Valdivia, wala. As Stephen Mopera gets the ball. Ito Stephen Mopera. Nice pass, Paolo Orbeta. No, reverse, medyo kinulang ng Pectus. Del Ponso to Valdivia, nice passing. Iga nga parang sa round robin.
Yes.
Round robin yung dalawa.
That's unselfishness right there. Diyan talaga magaling itong si Kuya Alvin Del Ponso.
Eto, Paolo Orbeta now scoring. Sabi ni Marvin Valdivia, nasan yung help?
Yes.
13 points now for Paolo Orbeta. Yung big three nila, no? Kahit wala yung Paul Santiago, may 8 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists lang naman to si Paul Santiago. Pero tingnan mo yung tatlo gumawa ng double figures. Talking about Blue Abad, Joel Yuga, and Paolo Orbeta. And the ball goes out there. And Coach Kim De Pedro wants to call a timeout here. Look, they would like to get one good run here to close things out here. Lamang ng 15 ang Tito Rex's Firewire, 91-76.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Taking a look at the family of the families here inside the venue. At nakikita naman natin yung mga manlalaro na maglalaro mamaya. And not just the wives, but also the kids. Yung mga anak na mga manlalaro dito, nandito sa loob ng ating venue. In a somewhat like glooming araw natin dito, Tuesday. But even though gloomy, ang dami pa rin nanonood dito sa atin. And that's a miss there by Braden Abakahin. Now, Coach Ernest, ang laking factor na si Braden Abakahin has not played that well. 9 points only here in the ballgame as Paolo Orbeta scored another basket. Paolo Orbeta, di natin napapansin na 15 points, 7 assists already for Paolo Orbeta. What a game for him.
Again, the running game. Sobrang solid ng pinapakita ng Tito Rex dito.
Wow! Paolo Orbeta scores!
Yeah, being able to finish every transition na ginagawa nila. Led by this guy, Paolo Orbeta. Great addition sa Tito Rex's Firewire.
The cannonball scoring. Let's take a look at that. A replay once again. Tignan mo naman, lakas drive of the corner na yun. Natin sa inyo CDO Foods for your food that brings you home. First quarter, kita mo yan, Grabe, Paolo Orbeta. First quarter, it was Lou Abad who started it off.
Yeah.
Second quarter, nagtulong na si Paolo Orbeta at saka si Lou Abad. Third quarter, it was Joel Yuga. Now, here in the fourth quarter, Paulo Orbeta closing it up. And look at that. A Jason Kidd-like kiss there. And it gets the bounce to go in. 96-76. Paulo Orbeta now with 17 points and 7 assists here together with 2 steals. Ngayon, kasama na naman sila ni Lou Abad at saka ni Paulo Orbeta. Kasama si Job Gonzalez, Paul Santiago. Arellano. Power the key 3 in and out. Kalinog gets the board. Ano si Kalinog? No energy pa rin, no?
Yes.
Pero Paul Santiago, trigger 3. And in and out, Job Gonzalez inside. Doon nahirapan na si Kalinog. And let's take a look at that rebound. Lakas grab of the corner nila sa inyo na Fully Tech Innovative Advertising. The former Mapua Cardinal. Parang gusto kong antayin kung either si Paulo Orbeta o si Lou Abad. Naka-headband sila parehas. Mamaya kaya kung sakali kasi sakali lang naman. Pwede kaya naka-headband din si Daphne. Yun yung abangan ko Mag-headband din kaya si Daphne. Abangan natin yan. As Brayden Abakahin moves in pass here. Kalinog. And a steal here. And that's how Tito Rex's Firewire has really played well here in this ball game. Not just this ball game, but all throughout the tournament. As Paul Santiago gets into double figures now with 10 as we entered the Twilight Zone the last 2 minutes of this match. And right now, Coach Ernest, alam ko medyo mahirap lang sabihin, but it looks like Tito Rex's Firewire will move on to the semifinals.
Yes, for sure. Naging maganda talaga yung preparation nila dito. Not giving itong mga big guys ng Vertex Maritime any space for them to play their game. Tulad nung sinabi mo nga kanina, Kenzie not being able to shoot his shots sa perimeter. Itong si Kuya Ray, kahit nabibigyan ng bola, pero lahat ng mains niya dito, lahat pinaghirapan niya talaga Coach Alvin. Tapos dito naman sa mga wings, they can't set the plays dahil unang-una talagang binabantayan ng sobra. So, talagang scouted, nakapag-prepare at talagang ready to win. Tsaka gutom na gutom talaga manalo itong Tito Rex dito.
Yes, and syempre itong Tito Rex's Firewire, just to give you an update, kasi last game nila, di ba, yun yung pinakamahirap nilang game all throughout the tournament against G2 XL. So, medyo nahirapan niya naman. Gusto nila, ayaw na itong Tito Rex's Firewire na maulit-ulit yun. And that pass there. But hats off to the coaching staff of Vertex Maritime. Coach Kim De Pedro, Coach MJ, Coach BJ,
Coach Jasper.
Even you, Coach Ernest, dahil all throughout the season, andun yung yung passion mo na, again, even though this team has been undermanned, lost some players, di ba? You did lose Jojo Hate, Anthony Cuevas, tapos in the latter part, you lost ito nga si Alvergara now and Paul Reguera. But again, hindi lumaban itong Vertex Maritime, and hats off to the entire squad for a job well done all throughout the tournament. The Cinderella story is about to end for your squad. But again, maganda pa naman to. This is just the first season. Hopefully in the in the third season, makakita natin sila. Tingnan muna natin dito yung last shot of the quarter na natin sa inyong CDO Food Sphere. Food that brings you home mula kay Melvin Arellano. And again, hats off to the squad. And I know a rebuild will be upon the squad for Vertex Maritime. Kasi siguro a big man, Coach Ernest, and possibly another scorer for the squad. Okay to Let's take a look at this drive here. Ito, bagong pasok lang to. And then a score there mula kay Noel Carandang. But I know, Coach Ernest, that this squad, itong Vertex Maritime, babawi sa susunod na season na to. Because no one will underestimate this squad any longer. As Velez scores. Jerome Velez scoring there. And very proud naman si Coach Kim De Pedro of how the squad really played all throughout the tournament. As our final score right now, mukhang di na ititira na pareha sa Comandanto. Our final score, 106-84, a 22-point victory para dito sa Tito Rex's Firewire as they will now move on to the semifinals. Makakasama na nila ang GDL Construction sa ating single round semifinal. So, dalawang upuan na, Coach Ernest, ang nabuo na, kumbaga, dalawang upuan na naselyuhan doon sa Final 4 natin. But we still have 2 more games today to closing us out. Once again, our final score, it's 106-84. Tito Rex's Firewire takes home the victory and they continue with their winning streak. They are now, I believe they are now 13 straight, counting back to the finals natin. 13 straight or 14 straight victories for this squad. But this season, they are 11-0 dito sa ating Lakas 40. And muli po, Alvin Tanyana together with Coach Ernest Alaw. Coach Ernest, grabe naman yung nilaro ng Tito Rex's Firewire, lalo na no second half.
Yeah, they came out talaga really prepared, Coach Alvin. Talagang ginusto nila manalo. Really want to finish the job talaga dito. Pero again, congratulations sa Vertex Maritime, lalo na sila Coach Kim, Coach Jasper, Coach BJ, and Coach MJ for really taking advantage dito sa opportunity na to. Kaya sa mga players din, congratulations.
And also to Coach Ernest Alaw na nagsimula ng programa ng Vertex Maritime. Now let's move over to Daphne Lozano with the double barrel of dito Tito Rex's Firewire. Paolo Orbeta and Lou Abad are Sinag Lakas best players of the game.
Good evening, mga kasinag. Beside me is not just one, but two best players of the game from the Tito Rex's Firewire, Sir Paolo Orbeta and Lou Abad. But first, on my right side is Sir Lou Abad with 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. Congratulations po, Sir Lou. So ayun po, you have been playing consistently well in this ball game. So ano po ang mindset nyo coming into every game this season?
Well, every practice, dun kami nagsisimula eh. Kailangan maganda yung practice namin. Hindi kami nagre-relax sa practice kasi pagdating sa game, magagamit rin namin yan eh. Mindset is always go hard. Yung every minute na binibigay sa amin ni Coach, kailangan quality minutes.
Ayun po, sir, meron po ba kayong gustong batiin at pasalamatan sa mga nanonood nyo?
First of all, thank you kay Lord for this win. To my family, Maita, Lucas, and Liam, I'll see you in a bit kay Liam Ibreak, Mr. Ibreak. Also yung kay Boss Don, wala ka dito pero we miss you. To our sponsors, Paolo magsasabi.
Thank you so much po, Sir Lou. And now, on my left side is Sir Paolo Orbeta with 18 points, 1 rebound, and 7 assists. Congratulations po, sir, on your win. And also, you stepped up, especially in the second half. So how does it feel po na finally pasok na kayo sa semifinals round?
First of all, I want to give praise and glory to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Dahil sa kanya to lahat. Yes, labi ni Tito Luna, sa practice namin, 100% kami lagi. Defense is the key, share the basketball, you chop your own wood, you carry your own water, and then it shows dun sa game namin. Hats off dun sa Vertex, bigyan kami ng magandang game.
Ayun po, sir. Meron po ba kayong gustong batiin at pasalamatan sa mga nanonood ngayon?
Yes, pinapasalamatan ko yung boss namin, Boss Joel of Tito Rex, also Papi Don, Firewire, JRP Builders. Also binabati ko Purpose Academy, PCHQ, Kickstart Coffee, and also kung kailangan nyo din ng coffee, Perea Moto District, tumambay kayo dyan sa Makati. Lahat ng coaches ko sa Makati, players ko sa Makati, and also my wife, Stella My Love, Grace, Sebastian, they're watching home. Para sa inyo itong game natin, para kayo.
Thank you so much, sir.
Aya Mike, YBC, Boss Kaiser, we miss you.
And talaga namang ramdam na talaga ang kanilang semi-final spirit. That is all for our best player interview. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Daphne. At mukhang sa sobrang init ng dalawa all throughout the ball game, kailangan muna nalang maligo to close things out. But that was an exciting end to our first game dito sa ating triple header ng quarterfinals. Coach, your final thoughts for this matchup?
Mukhang magandang pinakita.
Alright. And yun nga po, up next natin, it will be the second game of our triple header. Bakbakang JC2 Slashers kontra sa Fire Chief. And Fire Chief has a twice-to-beat advantage in that matchup. Once again, para po sa lahat ng hardworking men and women of your Sinag Liga Asia, for Daphne Lozano, for Coach Ernest Alo, my name is Alvin Tanyada. We'll see you for our second game. Bakbakang Fire Chief and JC2 Slashers.